Day 17. When will you rage? This one sounds better for the more lupine friendly. I have interacted with lupines, and they are rageous creatures. Oh my god. I have met someone who has ingested werewolf blood. In fact, it was in Vegas. And yeah, they near instantly went into frenzy. Like near instant. Like they had like oh god, like I definitely helped keep them under control because it was insane. So definitely speaking more on that. That is how I definitely went nearly toe to toe with werewolves. In Vegas. And that was barely fun because I had never so quickly thrown an entire faction under a bus because there were a couple of werewolves after this friend of mine. It was Maquette, actually. It was for a sort of art piece in Vegas, like a performative art piece kind of thing. And he was going to go do it. He told me about it, and I was like, you know what, like, yeah, if you want me to help you out on it, like, that'd be great. I would not mind helping out. Because I just wanted to make sure he was okay. That was it. Like, it was just making sure he was okay. And, he tried it one night with, like, somehow this faction got a hold of werewolf blood. I don't even know how they did, but they got a hold of some. Had him try it. And that's how he frenzied. Like, that's what they wanted. The whole art piece was about frenzying. So they figured, like, oh, one good way to go about it would be, like, let's see if werewolf blood helps. Okay, like, he was willing. He consented. And that happened. I learned a very weird secret because of it, but we got that under control. However, I think later that night, werewolves did show up where we were all gathering, and they were understandably pissed because they were even going like, no, where, like they confronted Maquette and were asking him like, no, where did you get it? What the fuck? Why did you fucking have this? You gotta get it. Like, I mean, like, it sounded like he broke some rule. Especially when Yaramir, one of the leaders of Vegas, especially over, like, more kindred affairs, even showed up and was absolutely reaming him over it. Either the next night or whatnot, but definitely the werewolf showed up and was just like, oh no, we need to know what the fuck is going on. How did you get this? I seriously went toe-to-toe with one and threw the faction, like, I knew which faction it was, and I straight up threw the werewolves at them and went like, no, you need to go after this faction. In fact, the person, like, you need to go after, and I just described, like, I feel so bad, I can't remember his name, but I think that night, it was the gaudiest fucking outfit I've ever seen. Like, I have my own fashion, but this was gaudy as hell. I think it was like this all over rose prints, like 3-piece suit. Like, it was gaudy. So I was able to describe that to the werewolves and went like, no, you need to go after this guy. This is what he's wearing right now. You need to go to him and ask him questions. Like, I threw this man and the faction he was in completely under the bus because I was trying to protect Maquette. Because, I mean, it looked like they were about ready to rip his limbs off. And it was like, oh, hell no. Like, whereas I knew that night of, like, no, he consented to it. But from what I had remembered or what I had heard was they just somehow ethically sourced the blood. So it was like, no, it was from, like, a willing participant kind of thing of how they obtained this blood. So that's why I was like, no. So I was willing, and I mean, they were angry about this. Like, they were absolutely fuming. And I'm willing to go absolutely toe-to-toe with the werewolf and go like, no. You are going to back off this guy. He is innocent. You need to go after them. And they did. So that Vegas was fun. Definitely do not recommend drinking it. You will instantly, like, when will you rage? That's when you will rage. Like, their blood is just completely rageous. That is all I have. I hope you have a good evening.